Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Chamax Cards and Breaks. Breaking tonight is 2019 Topps Allen and Ginter 6-box break number A269. That's A269. Been a while. Got her filled, and we're gonna break it. So, first of all, like I said, I want to welcome everyone to the break. We appreciate your business very much. Appreciate your patience while we fill the breaks up. We do have our daily discount code word of the day, which we give out during all of our breaks. These discount code words are worth 5% off every and all orders on the website, chamaxcards.com, for the next 24 hours. That discount code word is scrolling across the top of the screen there, up here somewhere. It'll be coming up in a few moments. We also have our 24-hour, or our first-time discount code word. That gets you 10% off your very first order on the website. That is Chamax 2021. So Chamax 2021 gets you 10% off your very first order on the website. And today's discount code word is right there, Cruise. Cruise will get you 5% off every order for the next 24 hours until end of tomorrow night. We do ship out all the cards once a week for the breaks, Monday through Sunday. Today is Thursday. The cards from today's break will go at the end of next week in regular Canada Post. If you do want something shipped with tracking and or insurance, you need to email us at chamaxcards@gmail.com before Monday morning. Besides that, owners on the left, teams beside the owners. Let's get started. We go pretty quick on this break. Most of the sorting is done after the fact. All cards for Allen Ginter go out except for the standard veteran base cards. There's a lot of inserts, as you know, in this product. Technically speaking, there's 3 hits in every box, but there's more cards than that go out. You got these oversized box card loaders here. And we'll try to extract this one here. You got Tanny, the Angels. Boom. There's your first start. So let's go through this break. We also have tomorrow. We were going to do the 2020 Bowman baseball break tonight. I moved that till 2, I think it's 1 o'clock tomorrow. An email did go out with that new time. So we're doing that tomorrow afternoon, and then tomorrow early evening we're doing some hockey. So tomorrow's going to be a busy little day of breaking. But yeah, the Bowman was as a full case of 2020 Bowman draft jumbo, I think. Anyways, that's happening tomorrow. If you're in it, you know it. You got the email. And then tomorrow night we have a little bit of hockey. And yeah, that's about it. That's what's going down over at Chamax. Got a little hockey on. A little Canucks are playing tonight. 7 o'clock. See if they can actually win a game. Probably not. Besides that, it's Thursday here in the west coast of Canada. It's very, very cold. Very unusual here. It's at 0, which is nuts for here. Actually, today got down to -3 Celsius. Which I know for most people think Canada is all cold. Not where I live. It's warmer than probably 90% of places in the United States. We live in a little tropical paradise here most of the time. Usually get a lot of rain in the summer or the winter, but expecting a snowstorm to come in maybe tomorrow night. Up to almost a foot of snow, which for here would shut down the city. So yes, cold, cold, cold. So how we do this break, as you can see, we open up all the cards here. Allen Ginter's good. It's got a little discount product. It's fun. Nothing really huge in here, but again, we're gonna rip through these cards. A lot of these cards that go out to that non-baseball spot, by the way. Again, we don't spend a lot of time on them. If you spent lots of time on this break on every card, we'd be here for literally probably 17 to 38 hours. So all the minis go out again, blah, blah, blah. All the rookies go out again. If you want to go back and slow-mo, you are more than welcome to. Little egg here, these little mini cards. They always like to fall at the bottom. But there you go. So most of the sorting is done after the fact of this one. History of flight cards. These small cards are funny. They just come out. There you go. But yeah, that's basically how we do this break. There's not much talking. Basically, it's like I said, if you want to go back, you can use the back button, and you can slow-mo this, and you can examine every single card. This is one of the star cards. Call it a lot of non-baseball. Here's one of the hits here. Here's the little auto. This is nice. This is very nice. Matt Kemp of the Reds. There you go. Sorry. Corbin Burns. I'm reading the back of this card. Corbin Burns, bearing the signature of Corbin Burns, star pitcher of the Milwaukee Brewers. There you go for Stephen W. Bam. Our first actual hit that's worth more than a few cents, I guess you could say. So I'm going to keep all the small cards in one pile here. Okay. Again, show you all the cards here. Stop at anything interesting. Little mini guys there. That's why they kind of tend to fly out of here. So yeah. I haven't opened this up for a long time. Since this last, actually 2 years ago now. History of Flight cards. Again, we do have that non-baseball spot that was sold in this. It's a funny product, Alan Ginter. It's more of a comedy spot or product or anything. But it's got some good hits in it. As you can see, we already had a nice Atu. Oops, a bit high there. Oh, there's our relic card here. Swanson for the Braves. There you go. Going to Stephen W. History of Flight card again. Again, most of the work on this break is done after the fact. Going through all the cards, extracting all the hits, all the inserts, all these little mini cards, the non-player cards, which are many. Which there are many of. So, regardless of what team or teams you have in this break, you will be getting a nice little stack of cards. No one goes home empty-handed in an Alan Ginter break. Real Jr. And there's the other hit, you could say. Michael Conforto of the New York Mets. A little relic card there. Going out to Stephen W. Stephen W. has picked well so far. He's picked wisely. So there you go. There is our first box. Like I said, most of this work is done after the fact. Sorting and sorting and sorting. Lots of cards to sort in Alan and Ginter. A&G, as they call it. We actually don't do this product anymore. And then for the new after 2020, we stopped doing it. But we did keep the old breaks running. Obviously, it's just with this break, the amount of work going into it ends up being a big loss at the end of the day with shipping. So here we go. We got the rip it or keep it. 12 out of 47. This is a nice little guy here. So you can discover 3 mini cards inside if you want to rip this open. But this goes to Ted Williams on to the Red Sox for Dave M. So that's Dave's decision whether to rip it or keep it. All right, box number 2. Alan and Ginter. Okay. So, thanks for hanging out with us, like I said. Tomorrow, Bowman. It's Bowman draft, I think it is. Full case break of that action. And then we got a little hacky, 5 o'clock. And then I think on Saturday night we got a break. Sunday, nothing. Sunday's what day? Today's 11th. It's Valentine's Day, right? Sunday. I'm not doing any breaks on that day. Look for any 3 of these cards in every box. Autograph cards, relic cards, rip cards, printing plates, and book cards. Yeah, it's a fun little product, Alan Ginter. Like I said, most of these cards, 99% of the cards are or whatever, but you have those interesting little hits that make it fun little product. So we haven't done 2019 Alan Ginter in a long time. This break took a long time to fill. No lie on that one. A269 is an oldie. Oldie yet not moldy. All right, here's box number 2, everybody. An A269. Let's do this. Again, little mini cards here. Whatever. Whatevs. More mini cards. All-star signs. Freaking Beagle. It's funny some of these cards to look at. History of flight cards. Greatest to ever hold a bat and ball and bat. Mel Ott. And we have here, we have Reed Foley of the Blue Jays. There's your auto. Very nice. Sean Reed Foley of the Blue Jays. Stephen W. again. Stephen's picked very wisely this break. Extremely wisely. Nothing with these cards are so light. What they're made out of. Light cards. All right, making our way through box number 2 here. Looking for the bigger hits, as you would say. Some say. There is a relic card. Altuve. Jose Altuve for Houston. Hey, well, yes, we are doing, this is baseball. You're indeed correct. Allen and Ginter. Tomorrow is actually Bowman. Whole case at 2 o'clock. These little mini cards are kind of a little bit of a pain. It's really funny. Already into box number 2. There's literally some of the cards we've had down. Probably there's 7 or 8 of them. There's like so many duplicates, triplicates, quadruplets, septuplets. What do you call it? There's just so many in this. That is good old Allen Ginter. What do we have here? We got Griffey Jr. A little relic card here for Seattle. For Dave. There you go, Dave. Ken Griffey Jr. And there's our 3 quote-unquote hits for this box. Like I said, you get 3 per box. That actually something worthy of calling it a hit. The hit cards. All right. There you go. That was box number 2, everybody. Box numero 2. Okay. That takes us to box number 3. Yeah, baseball today, Will, and then baseball tomorrow. And then we get some hockey. 1 oversized box loader card inside. Bam. Francisco Lindor. For the Indians. The team from Cleveland. As some would say. Taz Jr. I don't actually, to be honest, Will, I do not know he's in this. Let's see. Look on the side of the thing. They put Altuve, minute bets. Harper, Judge, Trout. Oh, he might be. Like I said, it's been so long since we opened this. Like a long, long time since we did an Allen Ginter. Allen and Ginter. But yeah, I have to look at the checklist to see if actually what... I used to know what was in this when we used to break a lot of it, like 2 years ago, I guess it was, whatever it was. And then this break kind of just stood there. This is, I don't think we have, I think this is the last one. There might be one more running, but that's going to be it. We're not going to list any more of this. As I said, for the amount of time it takes to sort these breaks and to ship them, it's seriously, on our end, it's not worth it. The amount of time to go through to sort this break, even 6 boxes, is actually hours. Not even hours. Yeah, it is, sure. For 2 or 3 people, it takes a couple hours just to sort it and then to ship it. There's so many cards you have to ship to tracking. Here in Canada, a lot of people in the United States had a message today, actually. So guys like, hey, eBay's got a new thing for tracking insurance. $1 for a card. I'm like, not in Canada. Here to track, if I wanted to track this, if I wanted to send this in the mail, this package, even if I fold this up to the smallest thing I can do and put it and try to send this tracking, $16. That is the cheapest thing. Actually, $13.58 plus tax is the cheapest way. You can't. That's the lowest amount of shipping for tracked. Expensive here. But I suppose eBay has a new policy, some new program for the States, a $1 card for tracking, which is $1 per shipment for tracking, which is awesome. Hope they bring that to Canada. Because I would definitely use that service for when we do singles and the such. Everything's more expensive in Canada. Well, not everything is actually. Houses are more expensive, and food's more expensive. Cell phones are more expensive. Cars are more expensive. Where I live here, West Coast Canada, the new real estate market has come out. Average price of a home here is $1.2 million, which is nuts. Mariano Rivera for the Yankees. And that's going to Nick. There you go, Nick. But yeah, $1.2 million. There's not that many places in North America that the average home price is $1.2 million. So for our American friends, that's about $900,000 is the average. And here, believe me, for $1.2 million, you're not getting that much of a home. Not here. And Vancouver's worse. Even more expensive. It is crazy. So I don't think we're going to see $1 shipping on any cards for eBay anytime soon. Collectible canines. Minis. So many mini cards. Mini minis. There's another one right at the back here. And we have Dylan Bettenses of the Yankees. This little patch card there. Yankees again for Nick H. Sometimes you see like shows on TV. There's like those home improvement shows, and they're like wherever they are in one of the smaller Midwest states. They're like, yeah, the people bought this house for $271,000. I'm looking at them like, holy mackerel. That here would be like a $2 million house. But live in a desirable place, one of the top 5 places to live on the planet. So I guess you got to pay. I'm lucky I was born here. So anyway, that all leads us to I don't think Canada's going to have a $1 tracked shipping option for cards. Another relic card of Ian Happ of the Cubs. Chicago Cubs for Stephen W. Stephen, you're doing well. Congratulations. I should become a large break baseball junior. But yeah, Will. Sure. We should talk. We can, most of our baseball product, actually a majority of, we have distributors, obviously we have in Canada, and we use a couple of big distributors in the States, obviously. You have to. Most of this baseball comes from the distributors in the United States, because baseball is popular in Canada, obviously, but it's obviously here in the Great White North, we are focused around more on hockey, obviously. So yeah, I could have the stuff get you set up, Will, there with a little Studio B Chamax South, Chamax US of A. And you could do these breaks. You probably get more enjoyment and actually not wreck people's names. Clayton Kershaw, LA. There you go. See that? And have the card sent directly to you. Actually, it's actually something that I'm actually being serious. Something you actually can think of doing. It'd be quicker because it doesn't have to go through the border. The cards it'd actually be cheaper because there's no we have to pay some duties. Actually, it's not duties; it's taxes. Sometimes there is duties. Pre-Trump stuff could travel back and forth with absolutely no duties, but then they changed the North America Free Trade Agreement. Suppose it's changing back, maybe. So it'll be a bit cheaper. It's not that expensive to ship stuff between Canada and the United States, but the shipping charges are more. And like I said, there's some taxes that are due. So it would be cheaper to keep it actually within the States. Mainly baseball. We still hear Canadian distributors. We can get basketball is not a problem. Football, generally speaking, is not a problem. But baseball, a lot of the stuff comes from the USA distributor. Actually, we have 2 distributors in the States and 3 here in Canada. Yeah, well, I'm trying to teach the great Canadian lifestyle here. A lot of Americans think we all live in ice huts. We all eat bacon and maple syrup and say a boot. West Coast, we're a bit different. Majority of the buying from the United States is baseball. Will for sure. I would say when we do when we ship. I told you guys we ship once a week. So we take all the breaks we do and we ship them out during a two-day period. Do them all. We try to amalgamate like breaks so we can do multiple shipments to somebody in one shipment if they're in more than one break. But I would say even including hockey, 80% is going to the U.S. Orlando Arcia, Milwaukee Brewers. That spot is Stephen W. again. Yeah, so I'd say about 75 to 80% of all breaks. If you look at isolate like say baseball as a unit, it's probably closer to like 95%. Basketball is probably a little bit less, probably around 80% for basketball. There's a lot of basketball fans in Canada. Football, again, is probably back up to 90% to the United States. And then hockey is about probably 60, 65, 70% to the States and the rest of Canada for the breaks. So definitely the United States is our biggest. It's 10 times larger than Canada, so population-wise. So it goes to say that. But we have a lot of Canadians who go do our baseball breaks, as we're one of the very few companies that actually will do baseball breaks in Canada. So, and people just like dealing with a Canadian company, and they don't have to deal with the border, shipping stuff across the border, which I say is not really that big of a deal anymore. There's those canine spots, Borzoi. And here is a relic for Trevor Story for the Colorado Rockies. Joe B. Yeah, for sure, 95%. I could go through the list of this break, and I guarantee you it's going to be 90 to 95% of the addresses will be American addresses. And then we have a little bit, there's a smattering of, especially with basketball, which I found interesting, a lot of, Post Malone. Basketball, you'll see a lot of some China. You'll see Japan, Korea with basketball as well. Football is pretty much you'll see it. It's Canada, United States. It's it. Hockey, you'll see obviously America, United States, Canada, and then you also see Europe, Finland, Sweden, Czechoslovakia or Czech Republic, Russia, Ukraine. Soccer is interesting. It's obviously England, a lot of Australia for soccer. So yeah, a little bit we ship all around the world. Mexico for soccer. Yeah, what do we got here? We have Devers. Little patch action here. Rafael Devers for the Boston Red Sox. And there you go. Another card for Dave M. There's your 3, again, quote unquote, hits that they guarantee in every box. All right, everybody. So that is box 4. Was box 4. Yeah, basketball. Basketball for sure is if anyone, like, it's interesting stuff you can learn doing this. Yeah, basketball for sure is the most global sport of the big ones. Obviously the biggest global sport is obviously soccer, but not a lot of people. There's definitely interest in soccer breaks, and we do them. We actually did a Bundesliga break a couple days ago, and we're doing another Bundesliga break. 2 of them actually in next week. Topps, it's actually a Topps product, Topps Museum Collection on Bundesliga, which is the for you not familiar enough with soccer, is the German league. Jose Altuve, most of you probably knew that, but so with soccer, like I said, you get the biggest international audience, but it's not as big for soccer breaks, obviously. Soccer breaks for us take the longest to fill, I would say. Second longest to fill would probably be football. Third longest to fill would be basketball. Next would be baseball. And then for us, the quickest filling breaks are hockey. Just by default. When we started only with hockey. When we started in 2018, the first 6 months we just did hockey, and then to get kind of like the system down of how we how to do it and how to ship it and how to do the broadcast and how to advertise, and then we started branching out to the other sports. And like I do, it's me and the 2 junior breakers. I'm pretty good. We're all good with hockey. One of the junior breakers is excellent with soccer. The other one's really good with basketball. And our weakest sports for sure, football I follow, so I'm not bad with football. But our weakest sport for sure, and that's maybe why we need your employment, Will, is baseball. It's the one I know the least about for players. I don't follow baseball per se, unless the Blue Jays are doing well. Gotta follow them. But just here in Western Canada, I used to play baseball. I played baseball until I was my teens. It wasn't the greatest, but so I definitely played baseball as a youngster. That was my sport to play. But here, it's just not a huge following of baseball. Because our closest team would be the Mariners. That's if you want to go see it. And it's expensive. You have to fly there. It's like a half an hour. Yeah, it's 30 minutes to Seattle for a flight, roughly 30 minutes. But it's the cost. And right now you couldn't do it anyways because not even playing and no in person, obviously. And to be honest, if I was going to go to Seattle to watch a game and spend all the money, I'd go watch the Seahawks. All right, Sevens. This is 5. We're cooking pretty good through here. We're cooking pretty good. We are doing pretty well. I'm looking for those hits. And who's this here? Who do we got here? Get to the card here. We got Derek Rodriguez of the San Francisco Giants. There you go. Shan, hey. It's a name I haven't said yet. Congratulations, Shan. You got yourself an auto, Al and Ginter. They do like Pokemon. Pokemon is huge. Well, Pokemon during COVID times has just like sports cards has rocketed, and they know a bit. Yeah, the junior breakers know a little bit about Pokemon. I'm gonna be honest. I know nothing about it. And we are gonna do a couple more breaks because that actually one was a pretty big success. This guy's hair is awesome, by the way. So yes, we are going to do more. Right now, one second here. Victor Robles of the Washington Nationals. There you go. Spencer K. Hey, Spencer. Right now, the junior breakers are both deep in the schooling, so I don't want to put too much on their plate because the senior junior breaker is a first year university, and then the junior breaker is grade 11. So I try to this card, by the way, once you get it, it came out damaged. Not a big deal. So I try to keep it because they have to run those breaks. I can't. It's theirs to set up and run and. Well, already priced. They're all random breaks, the Pokemans. But we'll do more. We will do more. And who do we have here? We have Jackie Bradley Jr. for Boston. There you go. Dave M. That's your... Again, third hit card. So many like weird insert cards in Alan Ginter. It makes me laugh. This horse, I swear I've seen it. There's lots of different horse cards, but it's like the 9th one I've seen. Yeah, there's some Pokemon cards that supposedly they're worth like 3 or 4 years ago they were like whatever they're worth nothing, like hundreds of dollars, and now they're worth like literally tens and tens of thousands, which is mind-boggling. But then again, sports cards are the same, right? That's one thing. COVID's been horrible. Obviously, it's like the worst thing ever. But one thing it did do for collectible industry, hobby industry, if you want to call it, is it's booming, right? It has been since March of last year. It took off. All right. Mike Trout. Langels. The Langels. So this is the box 6. This is the final box of Alan Ginter. Now we're going to be back. And this is break A269. This if you're just joining us. A269. Again, we have that discount code word on the website. It's Cruise. That's scrolling on the top of the screen. That gets you 5% every and all orders on the website for the next 24 hours. ChadMaxCards.com. We also have our loyalty points program now on the website, which is kind of cool. You get a bunch of points for every $1 you spend, and then every 100 points you get a $1 off. It actually adds up a lot. You might think it's not a lot, but this had somebody yesterday, $269 discount. One of our bigger customers who buys into a lot of high-end basketball breaks, which are, by the way, crazily priced. Again, thank COVID for that, and then actually thank Zion as well. But yeah, COVID collecting booming. Yeah, it's just I remember a year ago now when things were just kind of percolating. I guess people were joking about, hey, the beer virus. Have you heard about the beer virus? Hey, Corona. Everyone kind of dismissing it a year ago, including me. But then after everything happened, I remember April and May just was like, huh? We were doing like a few breaks a week, whatever, 3-4 breaks, chilling, relaxing, nothing crazy. And after that, we went to it was like 4 or 5 breaks a day, literally like 10 times busier. And then through the year that slowed down a bit, but still since then we're still at least 5 times up from last year. But man, May was crazy that month. That was absolutely insane. May 2020. It's like everyone's at home. April and May. Breaking. Okay, this is the last box. This is box 6. So good luck. Let's see what our 3, again, hit cards are going to be. And here's one right off the bat. Blake Snell, nice one. Nice auto. Very nice indeed for Tampa Bay. For Logan. Hey, there you go, Logan. I haven't said your name yet, and you got a nice one. You got a nice one. This babe, by the way. So some of these little small mini cards kind of slide out the bottom. As you can see, they tend to want to escape. Oh, this is one of the hot boxes, they call it. Sorry, I didn't even notice that. These ones are all a bit different. They have, as you can see, The design is different of them. Usually you get one of these per case, I believe. And now we've got one right now in a 6-box. So that's a bonus to us. As you notice. I think you already know this. But not that these are the same card, but there you go. All the cards are like that. It's a hot box. Just a little more. It makes every each card's a little more rare, obviously. So all these ones will be going out. Just a ton of cards to send out. Yay! More cards to go through. Good for you guys. Not good for us, but good for you. That's what. At the end of the day, that's what matters. Jordan Montgomery for the Yankees again for Nick. There's card number 2. Collectible canines, French Bulldog. Oh, we got Devers escaping there. Like I said, those mini cards want to escape. They want out. Piazza. All right, we're making our way through here. We're getting down to the nit of the grit. And last stack. Last stack, everybody. Last stack. Oh, numbered card. This is kind of cool. Oops, let me just take this part off. These cards, whatever. This is Price for the Boston Red Sox and numbered 6. I don't know if you can see that there on the bottom. 6 out of 10. It's cool. This is kind of like the fabric cards. These are neat. That's a nice hit for Boston. Bam, Dave M. It's a nice little box. Nice little final box. Funny how it goes sometimes. The last box. Last box mojo is the one with all the hot box. So that should be the last big hit unless we get lucky here and get something else, which I don't think we're going to. I like that. Special. Oh, yeah, see? 4 in this box. So then you got D. Gordon for Seattle. There you go. Dave M. See, we had 4 in that box. That was a special box, that last one. So, hey, Will, are these painted? No, they're not. No, sorry. I'm sorry I missed that one. These are not. No, these are not painted. They're actual pictures, but then they've done something to make them look like, you know what I mean, they're old school. So, yeah, they're actual pictures, and they're just, like, edited to make it look like they're painted, even these ones. Artistic editing has been done to them. All right, everyone. Have a good evening. Thanks, Will, for keeping us busy. Like I said, we should talk about the Chamac South. It's actually interesting. Might be something there. Besides that, we'll be back tomorrow. I think it's 1 o'clock or 2. I think it's 1 p.m. for the Bowman Draft. Is it Bowman Draft Jumbo? It's okay. It's 8 boxes, so it's going to be a little while. That's why I moved it to tomorrow, because I didn't want to do it tonight because I'm actually hungry and I worked all day. So, again, any questions, comments, chamaxcards@gmail.com. Have a great evening, and we'll see some of you, I know, actually are in this break or in the break.